Greetings, Light Tribe. Janine Palmer here to do a video about what I really don't want to be doing videos about. Trying to stay as neutral as possible and middle of the road about politics. Because a friend of mine, we had a discussion earlier. And wow. Okay. Right. So if we're tested in this life to rise above things and not get drawn into lower vibrational things, mindsets, ideologies, egoic patterns that take our energy, right? So this is what I told him. I said, darkness is a clever bastard. It's ignorance in action, right? So when we're ignorant about things, or when we react to limited information, which is all we ever always have. We never, on this plane with our human conscious minds, have all of the information that pertains to anything, anyone, any situation. We don't have it. Therefore, we are operating on and reacting to limited information. So before I start this video, I'm going to say that, my understanding of this also is very limited. I want to come from the position, as much as I can, of not taking sides. I feel like what keeps people stuck so much is taking sides, whether it be politics or religions or whatever they believe, and then feel they have to defend. Why? Because it's really not their truth, but they don't know that yet. Okay. So, American corporate media, dark horse, distraction techniques, fear-mongering. Okay, so a thing that my friend brought up today, because there's this massive bashing going on, okay? And so when we're finger pointing and blaming and bashing things, what are we doing? We're giving our energy away to that thing. It's taking our energy, or we're giving it to that thing. Labels. I don't like to label myself with any particular denomination of man-made religion or Christianity or whatever. Because whatever it is to me is beyond that. I'm not going to get stuck in that box. So when people want to bash Democrats or bash Republicans, that's egoic, okay? Wanting to feel superior to something, or wanting your side to be right, or reacting to limited information. A lot of people have the bits and pieces that they know, that they believe, feel strongly about, or defend, or feel they need to defend. But a lot of them haven't done the homework to find out the other side of what they're fighting against. And if they had been in the position of a person on the other side of duality, if they had been in that position and had that other person's experience, they would have a different perspective and a different outlook and a different viewpoint, but they haven't been there, so they don't fucking know. Okay? Sorry, sometimes I use the language because it just sort of emphasizes a point. People can choose to be offended or not in any situation. Okay? Judgment is a huge trap of giving your power away. Judgment and unforgiveness. It rules most religions and political fighting. Okay. And then he was bringing up women haters. Do you know what distractions are? Women haters? Do you think that that's something that's just that just pertains to the Trump situation, the Trump administration? Look at our history for the last 2,000 years of patriarchal religions who have squashed the divine feminine. Oh, it's all about the masculine. No, it really isn't. It's all about bringing balance back to this planet. Okay, so Because a lot of religions mistakenly believe, because they haven't done their research or their homework, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, because they think the Holy Spirit's masculine, but it isn't. It's feminine. Okay, so be very careful what you believe and follow. And how you will harm others and yourself to defend it. Okay, so the whole women haters thing, distraction, focusing on negative stuff, getting people riled up, keeping them stuck, distracted, giving their power away, fear, anger, resentment. We don't ascend and rise above things when we're stuck in that lower vibrational energy. It's all designed. What do you think the media is about? It's all designed to keep people there. For a lot of different reasons. I've gone into it in other videos. I won't go into that right now. The other thing is the race card. Okay, there's been a lot of horrible things on this planet for millennia. So let's have a reminder here that slavery and abuse like that has been going on for millennia in all kinds of different cultures. It's not specific to one. Some people, unfortunately, so unfortunately, due to cultures and things they're taught and things they adopt, right, have been horrible, horrible things have happened because of race issues or whatever. That has been changing. So many people really aren't racist, okay? But a lot of people are, or they continue to be, and even the ones against it. Again, it can be a distraction. So if in the media and they're pulling these cards, they're distraction cards. Race cards, women hater cards, Democrat versus Republican, blame the Russians, whatever. Distraction techniques. So the way I feel about, like, the way I'm trying to explain the thing about the race, and this is not intended to be disrespectful, okay, is a lot of times people are keeping ancestral wounds alive. Regardless of what culture, it doesn't matter what culture we're talking about, okay? It can be many cultures from many countries that suffered horrific things, okay, due to ignorance and darkness and ego or whatever it is, that we are here trying to rise above. So when we feed into that thing and we hold on to it and we won't let go of it, we might be keeping ancestral wounds alive. Our ancestors want to be free and they want to help us be free. But when we're feeding into that old negative woundedness, if you had a wound, would you want it to heal, or would you want to keep poking it and putting dirt in there and let it fester and let it hurt? Because that's what we're doing in life with our emotional and spiritual responses. What we allow to be healed and what we release and rise above, or what we don't. If we rise from the ashes or if we don't. So that's what I'm talking about when it comes to religions or politics. They can be traps, okay? And the things we buy into and we jump on the bandwagon and we feed into, be very aware of what you're giving your energy to. Is it helping you to rise above lower vibrational crap? Or is it keeping old wounds alive? Only you can determine that for yourself.